Hey guys, welcome to the Chicago Auto Show. And normally in a van, this would be how you would get at the gas filter or the gas fill-up right there. But in this van, it doesn't do anything. And that's because, what is this, Andre?
It's because this is the new 2022 Ford ETransit. It's all-electric version of the transit van.
Yeah, and instead of putting fuel in, you put electrons in right there.
Yeah, right in the front. So it actually looks very, very similar to any other transit van, gasoline powered or otherwise, but the grille is a little bit different. It's got the blue lines, and here's where you charge, absolutely.
And then look, I think this tells you the state of charge maybe, the circle there?
It has a 67 kilowatt hour battery. So what Ford did basically is they took a Ford Transit van, they're offering it in several roof heights, several lengths. So for many different businesses, this could be the solution if you don't drive long distance, right?
You know, electric vans are red hot right now, Andre, because obviously Rivian and Amazon partnered and started the whole electric van revolution.
Van life.
And now, as you can tell, Ford has gotten into it.
Yeah.
In fact, Ford invested in Rivian and then decided that they were going to do it themselves.
Yeah, so this is kind of a Ford solution to this. This is, once again, one of the largest transit van options because it's high roof, and we'll show you inside. It's a long base, long cargo area as well.
You know what? I can't think of a better use for electric vehicle than a van, right? Because let's face it, you're going stop, start.
In the city.
In the city,
right.
You're not going very fast. You probably, do 8 hours and go less than 50 miles. It's the ideal situation for an electric vehicle, and of course, because of the loading floor being completely flat, since the batteries are down there, it's really a good solution for all your vanning needs.
So if this was a cutaway van, you've seen some of them, right?
Yeah.
There can be used for like a shuttle with a different body. A total driving range is rated at 126 miles. If it's something bigger like this with a big body, big roof, the maximum driving range could be about 105 miles or so. But it could be a solution for you, or it may not be a solution for you, right? That's the difference.
I noticed there's a power outlet right there.
This is pretty awesome because it's electric. They're offering 2.4 kilowatt export. So the F-150 hybrid has about 7.2 kilowatt. This has 2.4, so you can still power some tools, power some equipment, something like that.
Hey, get in there. You're 6'3". Let's see
Yep.
how high you are. Can you hit your head on the ceiling?
No. It's good.
Yeah, you can just stand there.
It's really good. So the other important thing for, of course, commercial use is that this space is the same as a regular transit, because if you want to put shelving in here, if you want to put other equipment, you don't have to redo your previous equipment. All the upfitters and everything can fit exactly in the same space, same dimensions.
Yeah, there's a lot of room back here. I don't know
Come
how
in.
many cubic feet, but you could have quite the party in here.
Yeah, so also payload is very important, right, for
Right.
commercial customers. And Ford did something special here. That's why they gave it kind of a smaller battery, which is underneath the floor. Payload starts at about 4,290 pounds, which is a lot of payload for a cutaway. This van, and we can show you the sticker, has about 3,000 pounds of payload.
And then, of course, the great things about van and van life is when you sit down here, you just have an incredible view of the world, right? So whether you're in a city and you're trying to navigate busy and crowded streets, or you're van lifing it, it's a really nice way to see out of a vehicle.
And this is their latest interior for the Transit. So you have a larger screen for infotainment. You have a rotary dial, which is kind of interesting to see in a commercial van.
And then this steering wheel looks like it's out of many Ford products.
It could be the same as like an Explorer or something like that.
Yeah, and the seats, these are basic seats, right? There's nothing here that is particularly comfy or luxurious, but that van life and vans aren't really about that, are they? They're more about utility.
Right, so it could be a solution for you. Like I said, if you're not driving long distance, or if you're in the city driving shorter distances, this could be perfect. Here's another thing, dude. They provide fleet management software, so you can see kind of the state of charge of your, if you own several of these, you can see the state of charge. Also important, charging, how much the charge actually costs, right?
Yeah.
So they can track it, especially if you take the van home. Then there's a software that can track what time you charged and how much you charged, so you can get reimbursed by your company, and so that's tracked exactly.
Well, the thing is, electricity and electrical costs really differ based on the time of day in the state, based on your location. And
Yeah,
so
where you live.
It's
Yeah.
much cheaper to charge up at night. And when you're using an electric vehicle for your everyday commuting, you're probably not that stressed by it. But as a commercial owner, you're going to want to fill this up when obviously electricity is not at its peak.
Right, so you can keep the costs down.
Yeah.
Speaking of cost, the cutaway version, the smallest cutaway version, starts at around $43,000. So if you want to compare it to the gasoline-powered model, that's almost about $11,000 to $12,000 more than a comparable gas model. But then you're saving on fuel costs, right? And Ford says you're also saving on maintenance costs because there's not as many moving parts.
So is it front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive?
Oh, let's figure it out. I think it's rear-wheel drive. In the front,
Yeah.
there is a...
Does this open, I wonder?
Well, let's try it.
Let's try it. There's only one way to find out, and that is...
Show them the Payload, too.
Yeah, where's the sticker? There it is,
Yeah.
right there. Here, go for it. Point.
Oh, well, it's just right here. 2,999, so 3,000 pounds.
All right, let me see if I can pop this hood open. No, I don't know if there's a way to pop the hood open.
Can you see? Or maybe it's not openable.
It might not be openable, Andre. I do not see anything in here. Of course, it's dark, but yeah, it may not be openable. Electric cars are going that way. So, front or rear-wheel drive?
Rear.
Rear, okay.
I see the drive unit in the back. I think it's about 260 horsepower.
Yeah.
There may be nothing that you want to see here because there could be a controller and maybe an inverter or some other tech. They started production of these, dude. So you'll be able to buy these very, very soon and order if you're a fleet customer. They're built in Kansas City at the Kansas City facility.
How about towing? Do we know what the towing capacity is?
Well, let's see if it has a hitch. I don't know.
It doesn't have a hitch. I saw that. I was looking for it.
So pricing starts at, well, you can see the gross vehicle weight, which is 9,500.
360-degree camera. That's really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Blind spot assist. I saw that as well. Yeah, it's got nice safety features. Rain sensing wipers. Luxurious. Oh my gosh. Automatic wipers.
This one doesn't have a hitch.
No.
So, and they didn't talk about towing in some of their press releases. So I'm not exactly sure about that. Of course, this door opens all the way.
Yeah, I love that. That's
so
really cool.
If you do want to use this on a side street or something like that, that's possible, and then it locks into place. And a van with all the features could cost about 50 grand. Once you add the big body and et cetera, it can go up into that range, dude.
So probably the question that a lot of you guys have is, what's the longevity of this, right? Because as a commercial vehicle, it's going to get a lot of miles, even though it's going to be small amounts of miles at a time. And that is an answer we don't have because obviously it's brand new. So if you guys have bought an electric van or are in the process, get a hold of us. Email us at ask@TFLtruck and let us know, ask@TFLtruck.com, let us know how living with an electric van is like, because we're really curious. We'd love to actually get one of these and use it as, like a postal van, right?
Yeah.
That would be a really cool, at least tested like a postal van.
Yeah, and actually load it up.
Yeah.
Load it up, yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining us here at the Chicago Auto Show. As always, go to tfl-studios.com for all of our latest videos. So far, what is this, like video number 5 or 6? We've done some heavy-duty trucks.
Yep.
We've done some of the Broncos, and now we're into #WorkVanLife. See you guys next time. Ciao.